Sandy with QualityStocks. Today is October 20th, 2010, and today we're going to take a look at BPZ Resources. This is a New York Stock Exchange company trading under ticker BPZ. Pretty solid downtrend spin in. I like this rounded bottom look that it has to it. So we're going to take a look at some indicators and see if this is telling us it might possibly be making a move off the bottom. First and foremost, we always look for that MACD divergence. Overall, nice uptrend, trending back towards zero. We're getting the bullish cross of the signal line right now. So that looks good. Two straight pinches and a trend towards zero with the PPO. Well, as look historically, nice bounce from 430 to 530 on the first one. Very nice bounce from the very bottom of $3 up near $5 on the second pinch. We're about ready to get a bullish cross again of the PPO, just starting to happen. See, this stock has performed pretty well historically on those bullish crosses, so we're going to look for that to continue. ADX long term is in a downtrend. In a trading pattern right now, we're going to look for this to try and curl back up, and let's see this positive DI starting to curl down, turn back to the north side. Watch this ADX try and trend back through 20 and have the positive DI come with it to add some strength to a new uptrend. MFIs are a little bit mixed right now. We're starting to get some separation and a hint of a curl on this 7. Overall, though, not in a terrible position. We're going to want to see this 7 probably pull back a little bit and this 14 start to make a move back to the north side. We're sitting in a middle position like this, just to be used in a conjunction with the others because we're not getting a clear signal from them. Accumulation distribution is nice, overall uptrend. We need to see this move past this point. You can see it's kind of got a little bit, again, it's not a peak, so we can't really draw this yet if it moves through it. This line's not accurate. There is no really true way to try and draw this upper trend line at this point. Point is we want to see it make it through this point so it creates a longer term channel to the upside. A little bit of a wedge look going on with the shake and money flow. Same thing, this peak hasn't been developed yet, so this upper trend line is not really true. Seeing the bottom trend line is definitive at this point, hit several different peaks, and is making a move. So we want to see this continue to move up to the north side to show that buying pressure is overcoming selling pressure. CCI kind of trading in that middle of the road area, not getting anything great reading from that. Holding above negative 100 is good. It's moving up towards zero, which means it's trading around its average mean. Ultimately, you want to see us push through zero and get to the upper side, so it's trading higher than average prices. Full stow coming off the bottom, spent most of its time down here below 50. Again, that break of 20 is your first sign of any strength. Full stow needs to make its way over 50. If that PPS is going to develop a true uptrend on this full stow is going to have to get up here and try and hang out over 50 for a while. You can see very little time has been spent up there and not with a great deal of strength. You want to see it trending up there for a while to show good long-term strength to the chart. Trick starting to curl back towards the signal line. We're going to want to see this continue that turn and make the cross. And on an overall level, make a new uptrend. RSIs are in a nice position, starting to get a slight uptrend in the 14 and 21. 50 just being broken by the 7 right now. I see it at 51.10. Want to see that continue and get these 14 and 21 back up over 50. The thing that's nice about this chart, it's a pretty good support level right there at 325. See, it wicked below it several times, but kept pulling back up, holding 325, came down and touched it again through this last few weeks, holding 325. Now it's got a rounded look to it. I like those rounded looks. I like to see those rounded looks with a little bit of increased in volume. It's almost like a spring that's starting to coil, and hopefully you want to see it pop and make a strong move. 20-day moving average right in front of it at $3.60. See, it's closed at 351, 1.5 million shares, plenty of volume. So we want to see it take out that 20-day and start trading to the upper side of the Bollinger Band and get up here and challenge this 50-day. Price per share resistance is going to come in not too far away from that 50-day moving average, right there around 375, 376. See, it was a little bit of support here when it bounced back off the last time, a little bit of resistance through there. This isn't super strong resistance, but there is going to be some through there. Needs to make a new higher high ultimately than this 393, which puts it just over that 50-day moving average. You want to see this start to make trends of higher highs and higher lows. That's what we'll be looking for. A note on this, a very long-term trend line. That's going to come into play down the road. Obviously, that's a very good gain from where it is, from 350 all the way up to 475, depending. It's a dynamic line, depending on where it hits it. It's going to be up somewhere around through there, which is going to put you into this point of trying to make higher highs than it did back here in August and September. So long term, that's the thing we'll kind of look for. We're going to look for this 325 support level to continuously hold, even if it drops back down. Some people might consider that a buying opportunity because it's pretty good support. Then we're also going to look for things like that 20-day to be broken, that parabolic SAR to flip down to the bottom side, which should put it probably right here around 326, which will give you another good stop and reversal point, and for this to keep trying to trend upward and challenge this 50-day moving average. These are the things that I'm going to be keeping an eye on with BPZ. As always, this chart is merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you, and trade smart.